Why we can't speak English. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Listening Journey. Today, we will talk about a common problem many English learners face. Why is it so hard to speak English? Many people can read and understand English, but struggle to speak fluently. Let's explore the reasons behind this and how we can overcome them. Lack of practice. One of the biggest reasons people struggle to speak English is a lack of practice. Many learners spend hours studying grammar and vocabulary, but rarely use English in real conversations. Speaking is a skill that requires practice, just like playing a musical instrument or a sport. Without regular speaking practice, it is difficult to improve fluency. Many learners feel nervous about making mistakes, so they avoid speaking. They worry about pronunciation, grammar, or not finding the right words. But the truth is, mistakes are a natural part of learning. The more you speak, the more confident you will become. To improve, try speaking to yourself in English, talking with friends, or joining online language exchange groups. One helpful tip is to start small. Instead of forcing yourself to have long conversations, begin with simple phrases. Greet people in English, order food in English, or practice speaking in front of a mirror. Gradually, you will gain confidence and find it easier to communicate. Another great way to practice is shadowing. Shadowing means listening to native speakers and repeating what they say immediately. It helps improve pronunciation and fluency. You can try this with movies, audiobooks, or English lessons online. Even if you don't understand everything, imitating native speakers will train your brain to think in English naturally. Fear of making mistakes. Another common problem is the fear of making mistakes. Many learners feel embarrassed when they speak English because they are afraid of saying something wrong. This fear stops them from speaking at all. However, making mistakes is an important part of learning. The more mistakes you make, the more you learn. Native speakers don't expect you to be perfect. They appreciate the effort you make to communicate. Instead of being afraid, think of mistakes as learning opportunities. If someone corrects you, don't feel bad. Thank them and try again. Confidence grows when you accept that mistakes are normal and keep practicing despite them. It is important to shift your mindset. Instead of seeing mistakes as failures, view them as stepping stones to improvement. Imagine a child learning to walk. They fall many times, but they keep trying until they succeed. Language learning is the same process. Every mistake you make brings you closer to fluency. To overcome the fear of mistakes, try speaking with non-native speakers first. They are more likely to understand your struggles and will not judge you harshly. Language exchange partners are great for this. Over time, as you gain more confidence, you can start conversations with native speakers. Not enough listening practice. Listening and speaking go hand in hand. If you don't listen to enough English, it is harder to improve your speaking skills. Listening helps you learn natural pronunciation, sentence structure, and commonly used expressions. If you only study English through textbooks, your speech may sound unnatural. To improve your speaking, listen to English every day. Watch movies, listen to podcasts, or follow English-speaking YouTubers. Try to mimic what you hear. Repeat sentences and practice saying them aloud. Over time, your pronunciation and fluency will improve. It is also helpful to listen to different English accents. English is spoken in many countries, and the accents can vary. Exposure to different accents will improve your listening skills and help you understand a wider range of speakers. Try listening to American, British, Australian, and other English accents to train your ears. Translating from your native language. Many learners think in their native language and then try to translate their thoughts into English. This process is slow and often leads to awkward sentences. English has its own sentence structure, expressions, and ways of saying things that might not exist in your language. To stop translating, try thinking directly in English. Start with simple sentences. Describe what you see around you in English. Talk to yourself about your day using only English. The more you practice, the easier it will be to think in English naturally. A good way to train your brain to think in English is by labeling objects in your house. Write the English names of items like door, table, mirror, and lamp on sticky notes and place them around your home. This will help you connect words with objects without translating them into your native language. Lack of vocabulary. Another reason speaking English is difficult is not knowing enough words. If you don't have the right vocabulary, it's hard to express your thoughts. Many learners stop in the middle of a sentence because they don't know the words to continue. To expand your vocabulary, read books, watch videos, and keep a vocabulary journal. Learn new words every day and try using them in sentences. The more words you know, the easier it will be to communicate. One technique that can help is learning words in context. Instead of memorizing word lists, learn words through stories, conversations, and real-life situations. For example, if you learn the word delicious, try using it when talking about food you enjoy. This method makes vocabulary more meaningful and easier to remember. Another helpful method is using flashcards. Apps like Anki and Quizlet can help you review words regularly so you don't forget them. The key is to review new words frequently until they become part of your active vocabulary. How to improve your speaking skills. 1. Practice speaking every day. Even if you don't have a partner, talk to yourself in English. 2. Join language exchange groups. Find a speaking partner online or in your local community. 3. Listen to English daily. The more you listen, the better your speaking will become. 4. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Speak confidently and learn from errors. 5. Think in English. Stop translating and try to form sentences naturally. 6. Expand your vocabulary, learn new words, and use them in conversations. Another great strategy is keeping an English speaking diary. Write about your day in English every night. Then, read it aloud to practice pronunciation and sentence structure. Over time, you will notice improvement in both writing and speaking. Speaking with voice assistants like Siri or Google Assistant can also be a fun way to practice pronunciation. Ask questions and try to understand their responses. Speaking English can be challenging, but with regular practice and the right mindset, anyone can improve. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep speaking. The more you use English, the easier it will become. Thank you for watching English Listening Journey. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's continue learning together. See you next time.